I have been, with teams of other people, been privileged to help play a role in the creation of Wonders, which is our core K-6 reading program. We were going to have tools that were very different from previous tools, and so the author team, the editorial team, an amazing group of people came together to create this complex, rich, well-designed tool that schools can use to meet the needs of almost all students. I really do believe that we've done an extraordinary job in creating this trajectory of learning that can help students meet the standards from the beginning of kindergarten through 6th grade and achieve those very ambitious standards.
I'm really excited about Wonders. I think we've put together a pretty phenomenal program to help kids develop the thinking required of the next generation. I'm excited about the complexity of the text, and I'm excited about the flow of the lessons. The lessons develop the kind of thinking students need in order to produce the kinds of products we're looking for. It's not enough to just grab a bunch of texts and say, go forth and read these. They need to be lined up in an order that develops students' thinking processes and background knowledge.
What drew us to the program was an integrated approach to language arts without having to say, I do phonics this way, or without having to have the reading wars, that it was all there. It not only had the very clear word work, but then how that word work was associated with not just understanding it at the sound level, but then the word level, the sentence level, and the text level, even for our youngest learners. And immediately they said, I used to make all this stuff, and now it's all there. And they went home that summer saying, we're good to go. It'll be great. And so that part of it is, it's like it's all the things that really great creative teachers have done forever that has taken time and time and time for them to create. And here it's all ready to go. And it doesn't mean you still don't have to be creative and make things for kids, but the core is there. And I think they felt like it was the first time it was a core program as opposed to like a basal. You know, it was more than that. It wasn't just, oh, here's another one. But this is an actual program that I can see all the philosophy pieces woven through. And I have a lot of teachers who hardly do any whole group at all. It's almost all small group because that's how they can get to all of those learners. We also, of course, have ELL teachers and special ed teachers who are resources for us. But first and foremost, our message is that the classroom teacher is the first teacher, and that's the first piece of instruction, and we follow an RTI model and go from there. So we would hope that if we're following RTI the way we should, our ELL students and special ed students will fall into RTI where they belong based on their skills, as opposed to a label.
It'll be a wonder when we see all the products that kids are producing from these experiences. And it'll be even more of a wonder when kids are taking on the responsibility for their own learning and seeking out additional readings and going forth and talking with their families about all the things they're learning because they're interesting, they're relevant, and they're engaged in meaningful experiences.